In March of this year, President Recep Tayyip Erdogan issued a decree annulling Turkey's ratification of the Istanbul Convention on Violence Against Women. The decision will take effect on the 1st of July, and that will make Turkey the first country ever to withdraw from that convention. Today, women's rights activist Selime Büyükgöze will talk us through the importance of the decision. Selime is an active member of the Purple Roof Shelter Foundation, which is a well-established Turkish organization that combats violence against women in the country. Hi, Selime.
Hi.
Could you, yes, sorry.
Let's go ahead.
Could you please explain to us some of the concrete impacts that withdrawing from the convention, from the Istanbul Convention, is going to have in Turkey?
Of course. First, I'd like to start with why Istanbul Convention matters and why they are attacking to the convention. Istanbul Convention is the most important tool against violence against women right now, because it defines the roots of violence as gender inequality and shows the way, all the necessary steps to fight against violence against women, and it's kind of a guideline and tells governments what to do exactly in every step to end the violence. And in Turkey, the gender equality is not an aim at all, but rather a fact which is often denied by government officials. Especially in the last decade, we have witnessed a shift away from equality towards family-oriented policies, and gender equality is denounced, while statements such as women and men cannot be equals. These words were uttered explicitly in public. There's a lack of will by the state officials to achieve gender equality and to prevent violence against women. Because the unity of family is valued over women's lives in cases of violence. And the reflections of this approach can easily be detected in the bad practices in the support mechanisms. For the same reason, the convention was never fully implemented in Turkey, as the national law, which was written in accordance with the Istanbul Convention, is never fully implemented. And since the Istanbul Convention's inception, women's organizations and feminists in Turkey have been actively struggling for effective implementation. And we have pushed public authorities to adopt women-friendly policies by making direct references to the convention's provisions. So right now, losing the convention, the attempt to just move away from the convention threatens all the rights of women as they are trying to get away from violence. The Istanbul Convention is a crucial instrument for us. When the system blocks, and at that point we can insist by using the convention. In the sense, it was kind of a safety net for us. And at this point, we think that the decision to pull out the convention discourages women from applying to even the national mechanisms, and this situation paved the way for violence. This is the story for how women go and use their acquired rights, but also in general sense, in terms of gender equality, this is a message to public that the state takes a step back from gender equality and publicly announce that they have no intention to erase this inequality which results in violence against women.
And obviously, it's difficult. I mean, in Turkey, after the decision was announced, there were a lot of protests and a lot of, activism. But it's difficult to it was difficult to get any effects from this. Do you think that there's anything that people living outside of Turkey can do to maybe get the decision reversed or reconsidered before the 1st of July?
First of all, we all must understand that this is not only an attack to women's rights in Turkey, but to the women's rights in, first of all, in all over Europe and all over the globe. The attacks against the Istanbul Convention has not started in Turkey. It started in Central Europe, and when we just look and compare what they are telling, what are their arguments, they are all the same, although they all talk about the national values and the protecting family. It's obvious that they are all against gender equality, they are all against even the possibility of women being empowered. So we need to see this common ground, which is misogyny, and we should name it, and then we should build our feminist transnational solidarity to fight against this misogyny. So this common ground for the arguments, I think, is the perfect example why we all should insist on the convention, and also push our governments, push our European Parliament and the Commission to resist such attempts to withdrawal, because we are the public, and we should tell all that authorities to keep the rights of women. It's not something that some governments can do whatever they want when it comes to women's issues, but we should be insisting. So I believe that it's time to raise our voices, to tell that it's something happening to all of us, and we cannot get away. We cannot take a step forward to a world without violence when we leave anyone behind. So first of all, I think we should start with understanding that this happens to all of us right now.
Thank you so much for that, Selime. So I guess the message is really that each of us, just as citizens, we really can have a say, and if we all get together and everyone does something small or shows that they care about the issue, we can have an impact collectively.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome.